So I think one of the most important things that a practitioner needs to look at is their statistics. Because the statistics are going to measure growth. They're going to measure whether what you're doing is working, and they're going to also help you set the direction of where you want to go as well. So at the end of every month, I think the practitioner, or in my opinion, the practitioner needs to sit down and take a look at the stats of their practice and compare that from this week to last week, compare that from this month to last month, and even compare from this month this year to the same month last year as well. So the only way you know whether you're growing and what's working for you is if you track your stats, and then also if you monitor your stats as well. So what do I mean by stats? I'm talking about things like new patient visits. How many new patients did you see that month? Where did the new patients come from? What marketing activities did you do? How much did those marketing activities cost you, not only in money, but also in time as well? And then what are you going to do differently for the months to follow? Other stats you want to look at is what is your office volume? And again, this week compared to last week. But I think one of the more important stats for my office is to take a look at this month, this year, compared to the exact same month last year. Because sometimes there's trends and patterns in the same month based on summer holidays, Christmas holidays, things like that. So it may not be good to compare it to last month, but comparing it to last year may give you a better picture of whether your practice is truly growing. A good indicator of your retention is what's called your PVA, or your patient visit average. And that kind of lets you know whether you're still in that acute care model of practice, that corrective care model of practice, or that wellness based model of practice. And there's lots of ways that you can change that, but you can't change it if you don't know what it is. So kind of knowing where your stats fall in that category and then making little tweaks to change that, but then also taking a look back and seeing if what you're doing is making a difference. And then of course we've got to track our money. So tracking accounts payable, accounts receivable, our billings, all of that stuff, so we truly know the health of our practice. And you need to look at it every month, in my opinion. You know, I know some people will only look at it at the end of the year when their accounts are going into their accountant, or their books are going into their accountant, and then they'll take a look at it, but it's too late at that point. So you need to take a look at it every month, in my opinion, and then even taking a look at it every quarter as well. How did this quarter compare to last quarter? You know, again, looking at those marketing activities, what did you do and what growth did that create? Because then you're going to have a true picture of whether your practice is growing, and then you can take the action steps to make a change and make a difference. Otherwise, you're just going to be doing the same things over and over again and wondering why you're not reaching your goals.